So today I'll take you through Navasana, which is the boat pose. This is a pose that's good for your balance, concentration, strength and stability. So there's two ways of actually getting into the position. So we'll do the first one by sitting in staff pose, Dandasana. So this pose is where you've got your heels together, ankles together, toes pointed up to the ceiling, and then we've got our knees tightened and up, thighs engaged, arms by the side of our body, shoulders back and down and away from your ears, spine straight. Okay, so we will bend the knees and bring both of our feet together. And because this is a balancing posture, you need to try and find the correct balance between your sitting bone and your tailbone. So your back will be slanted at a 45-degree angle roughly, just to ensure that you get the correct balance with your legs, like your upper body and your lower body. So we'll do one leg at a time. Straighten the right leg, straighten the left leg. So you need to try and keep both legs straight, but if this isn't possible, you're able to bend them. And then as you get more comfortable with the position, you can kind of do one leg at a time. It's quite okay for you to have the hands by the side of the body just to help you and give you that balance to help straighten your back. So that's one way of doing it. And you can also use a variety of different props. So, for instance, we'll just class the sofa as a wall, just for some balance. So we can kind of tilt our back, and then just have our legs out in front like that, whatever's comfortable with you, or out in front. So just by leaning on the sofa here, or it could be a wall, can just help you get that slant in your back, just to help you get the balance. We can also use a chair. So again, I'll just use the sofa, and this will be able to help you get the right angle for your legs. So we'll just have the feet out in front, legs out in front of you, just at an angle, and then you can just be sort of pushing back with your hands. So here, this is how you'll get a deep posture, but it just gives you the correct alignment. So again, just kind of using your arm weight to ground your body, and then your feet up here to get the leg positioning, or you can have them up like this. Okay, so that's another modification. You can also use straps, so you can put your straps around your feet and hold them with your arms, again just to practice straightening of the legs, just before you're able to do it with no assistance. So place the strap around the feet, just in the middle, and then we will hold the ends of the strap, and then we will inhale, bend your elbows to help you get the resistance. So here you've got lovely straight legs, you're balancing on your sitting and tailbone, your spine is elongated, shoulders back and down, looking straight. So these are actually really beneficial if you wanted to go more deeper into the pose and just really get the straight legs. So I just stay here. The more time you stay here, it just helps with your concentration. and with your balance. So you can just gaze at your toes or something just within your, you don't want to kind of strain by looking up or looking down, just somewhere comfortable within your eye range. Then exhale. You can also enter the position, so say if you was laying in a supine position on your back, if you wanted to do like half boat pose, that's a really good way to enter into it. So I'll just show you how to do that. So you've got your toes together, heels together, knees tightened and up, thighs engaged, arms by the side of your hips, palms pressing down and spread on the ground, navel tucked in, spine elongated, shoulders back and down, head straight, neck straight. Okay, so as we inhale, we'll be using our core strength and some assistance from our arms to raise up our torso and our legs. Okay, so inhale. There you go. So that's quite another easy way. Keep strengthening, straightening your back. Okay, so that is another way to enter the posture. So if you have any, if you have a headache, if you have migraines, if you suffer with like dizziness, if you've got any like lower back problems, then it's best not to do this pose, just because it requires quite a lot of concentration, so you don't want to sort of make your headache even worse. As I said, there's loads of different modifications, so you can persevere with what you've got in your home. So you can use like the sofa to kind of rest your legs or rest your back to get the correct spine alignment. You can use the straps once you're in the position as well. Like I said, you don't have to have straight legs initially. You can use the support from your hands just to help with balance, or you can bend your legs. So it really is whatever is comfortable with you. Lots of different, so basically the key is, so you're using your abdominal and core strength to help support your upper body. So the strength from your core is helping you push against gravity. So it's enabling your upper body to kind of stay at the 45-degree slant. But the key thing here is the actual flexion of the hips. So that is actually what is keeping you balanced in that posture. You've also got flexion of your shoulders, flexion of your hips, extension of your knee joints. So it's really good strengthening for like all of your legs basically. Knee joint, hip joint. It's good for like your lower back, elongation of the spine. You just need to make sure that you're not putting too much pressure on your head as well. So kind of try and keep your head just looking forward. You don't need to look up too much or look down. Just go straight in front of you at your toes. You'd usually stay in the position for 4 to 5 breaths. You can also do another variation where you hold your toes with your fingers. So I'll just show you this one. Again, same Dandasana. Knees close to your buttocks. Okay, we'll find our balance. And then we'll just have in front of us. Try and keep our back straight and our legs straight. So when we're in that position as well, our legs and our upper body are perpendicular. So you're making a V shape initially, and then say if you did have your feet bent, your feet are parallel to the floor. So arms out in front of you. So your arms would be shoulder level, palms facing together, toes up to the sky. Benefits of the position would be that it helps strengthen and tone, helps strengthen your back because you're elongating vertebrae by vertebrae, and it's also helping your nervous system. As we know, our nervous system is in our, well, our central nervous system is located in our brain and our spine. So it's really good to kind of relieve stress, relieve anxiety and depression. Any balancing postures in general are really good for that because they kind of take you out of your head and allow you to concentrate on something else. So obviously you're concentrating on getting the right balance on your tailbone for the posture. It's also good for your abdominal core strength, which in turn is good for your digestion, your metabolism. It massages the organs there, so it gives everything like a speedy start. It's good for your blood flow, so it directs your blood a different direction, which will help speed up like the oxygen around your body, extraction of nutrients. It's good for your flexibility of your hip joints, knee joints. It's good for just an overall, like, it's just very good for your whole body in general. It'll just allow you to relax, balance, find flexibility. Yeah, so I hope that you enjoyed that tutorial. Thank you. Namaste.